if you don't watch this entire video, that would be very financially irresponsible. Watch the entire video. If you want more clients in your business, I don't care what business you run, right? If it's credit repair, if it's funding, if it's any business where you can have an online blueprint, let's talk about it. So one of my students contacted me and she was basically talking about the fact that she was kind of struggling as far as getting more clients, getting more leads and all that, right? So I just want to talk about in today's video something that's helped me within business in terms of closing clients, leads, whatever you want to call it. So number one, we have to understand the difference between leads and clients, right? Leads and clients. A client is someone that paid you money, right? And it doesn't matter how much money they paid you. It could be $10, it could be $2,000. That's a client. A lead is somebody that is potentially, they're just free, right? A lead is somebody that could potentially be a client. So when you learn to understand in your business the difference between a lead and a client, number one, your life is just going to be so much better, because once we understand and distinguish that, we're going to be able to be more productive in terms of how our approach is when it comes to getting more clients in our business. At the end of the day, we're in business to get clients, serve them, go on to the next thing, right? So you got to understand, leads, a lot of times leads are just poor, right? Poor people. These are people that just want free stuff. All they want is free, 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 right? A lot of times they might not even spend money with you. This is why, like, when you see people online, when they're running ads to low ticket stuff, it might be like, oh, get this $7, $27 guide or something like that. That stuff is powerful because they're using human psychology. A lot of times, these people that run these types of funnels, they're not necessarily always going to make a profit on the front end. It's more in terms of bringing them into their ecosystem so they can retarget them later on. So this is what I told my student too. I told her, look at your best clients that you've served so far and then retarget them, right? Because I said best clients, I didn't say best leads, right? So I made that distinguishment to her, and then she was able to do it, and she got some conversations going on. She wasn't able to close anything, not from what I've heard so far, but I wanted to just bring this here on this video just in case it helps anybody else, right? So you got to understand the difference between leads and clients. If you're watching my channel, chances are you either do credit repair or business funding if you're a business owner, right? Or if you're in something else, you do something else. But in our industries, in terms of credit repair, it comes with a lot of cheap people. So you might be dealing with a lot of leads versus clients. Look at the list of your clients that you worked with in the past. Maybe they bought a $10 ebook or something. Chances are they're going to be more willing to buy something again from you, right? As we step into like the new year and, things are just getting tighter everywhere, people's money's getting tighter and all of that, you have to understand business. People that bought from you in the past are more likely going to buy from you again. This is a strategy that we've literally used multiple times within our business. Anybody that buys anything, right? It could have been a $7 thing when we had like $7 guides back in the day. People that are in our school community, they obviously paid money to be there. So they have more value than someone that's just a lead. A lead could be a poor person that's trying to funnel hack you. You know what I'm saying? So as business owners, y'all got to understand that. And I think that if you really implement that, you really understand the difference between the lead and the client, and you internalize that, you're going to be better off in business because you're going to put less energy in terms of dealing with these leads that aren't even going to be paying you anyways, right? They say the hardest thing in business is to acquire a new customer. So why don't you focus on the current customers or past customers that paid you any amount of money? Somebody that paid you $1 is more valuable than a lead that just entered their email for something and they're not willing to pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? So these are things you got to realize when it comes to getting more clients, when it comes to, making more money. And if I was to, let's say I didn't have like a YouTube, the way I have YouTube, the way I have all this value on here, the way I would get my next client, this is what I would do, right? Let's say you don't got no case studies or nothing. Number one, you should have case studies, right, of your best clients. So my client I was talking to, she already has case studies with some of her clients. So I told her to, retarget them, see what they can do. Before I get into, what I would do, the next thing I want y'all to also remember is look at the lifetime value of the customer. That's basically what I was telling my student. So she had served people previously with credit repair. I told her, why don't you contact them? Maybe they need the business funding, right? In our industry, this is something that we focus on, right? Because if you know you can get someone for credit repair for $1,000, right? You finish that service. What is their lifetime value? Can you go get them $50,000 in business funding? Now they go from $1,000 to $6,000 lifetime value, right? Remember, people that paid you money anytime are going to be easier to sell and get more money from versus people that never paid you no money. Stop focusing on poor people. Poor people are these leads that aren't even going to spend nothing. Understand the difference between lead and customer, lead and client, right? Clients are valuable. Poor people or leads are potentially valuable, but don't waste too much time, too much energy over there. Focus on your current people that have paid you money, right? This is business. This is about money. You work hard in your business. You don't deserve to be talking to these cheap credit repair clients, these people that are asking you all these dumb questions. And yeah, just focus on the people that have paid you money before. So what I would do, let's say I have no case studies. Let's say I'm just starting, right? Number one, I would do what I can to get those case studies. So what would I do? I would tap into my media network. I would cold outreach. I would post content online, right? Let's say I didn't have a YouTube. Get on YouTube. Go create similar videos to the ones I'd be doing, right? I got a Google Doc. Just add value. You have to be valuable if you're going to make money. If you're not valuable, you're not going to make money, right? And if you're valuable but nobody knows, you're not going to make money, right? So you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not putting long-form YouTube content. I've been telling y'all to do this for years. If you're just new to following me, go ahead and drop, your long-form YouTube content. So that's what I would do as well. The reality of the fact, and I can only speak on my experience, but what I would assume would be anybody's experience, YouTube is going to take time, right? Because YouTube is going to take time, this is why you got to tap into your media network, right? So, hold on, water break real quick. So you want to tap into basically your media network, people that trust you already. Because YouTube is more so for like the nurturing. We know if you've watched my videos, the top of the funnel, middle funnel, bottom of funnel content. That's going to help nurture your leads that are going to turn into clients. And it's very important for you to understand that you want to protect your energy, right? If you're too focused on all these poor people that are not even going to invest nothing with you anyways, you're just going to stress yourself out. You're just going to make yourself not even want to do the business anyways, right? Poor people are some of the people, the most like energy leeching people that you want to avoid, right? That's why I market how I market. That's why I talk how I talk and I articulate how I articulate in my videos, because I want poor people to stay far away from me. I pray to God that poor people do not even know anything about my business, right? I'm only dealing business with people that are investing themselves, people that are rich in mindset like you. People that are rich physically like you, right? So I say that to say, if I was starting from fresh, if I wanted to sign more clients, that's essentially what I would do. And I hope that, this video gave you at least a gem or just an insight that you could use within your business. If you are a business owner, whether it's credit repair, funding, whatever business owner, if you don't know, our mission is to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. So we use our relationships that we have with the banks and just our strategies and knowledge of the business funding game based off of the data that we have from applying for multiple people, lots of people. That's how we get the job done. So if you're looking for extra 0% interest capital, we probably can do it better than you would do it by yourself. So if you want to tap into that, I have a link in the description. If you're a credit repair business owner and let's say you have a couple case studies, you're making at least $5K a month and up, we have a $10K program that could possibly help you get to the next level. So you can book a call below and, book a call with someone on my team. We'll see if it's a good fit. And then if you're just starting, the 10K program is not for you. So don't even tap into that, because you got to understand when we have with our 10K program, go look at the case studies over there. We're turning people that already have some motion. We're turning people from good to great. We're not turning people from starting to good. It's harder to get people a result if they're just starting, right? That's why we choose to work with a certain clientele. If you're that person that's just starting, we have a $2,000 only funding program. Go get in that program, get you some results, go through the trenches and do what you need to do, and then you can get into the 10K program. So yeah, hopefully this video brought you value. Go ahead and drop below if you had any insights. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed one.